All right, so here's the plan for today. If you look this way, you see a little pond over there. We're going to fish that little pond, and I'm going to get another bass out of there to put in my tank, so that the bass that I have in the tank will have another bass. If you look in here, we're going to use this bucket to get water in here to fill up this cooler halfway. Then we're going to use this battery with that bubble machine to keep bubbles in that cooler to keep the fish alive. I'm going to be fishing with this little Catchin and a little prop bait, and that's what we're going to try to get it with. All right, so the plan, get me another little fish to go in my tank with toad. All right, so here we go. Got one. He's gonna be too big to put in the tank though.
You want to keep him?
Can't, he's too big. He's bigger than toad. Well, that's a pretty good one, right? Put him back in his little bit of water. He's just a little too big for my tank. Alright, I got one that's about, I'm gonna say he's probably about the size of toad. It stopped shaking around. He's smaller than toad. Alright, so there you have it. I showed you what the setup was, what the bait I was using was. It worked. There he is. He's not quite as big as toad is. Alright. My partner here's got my bucket ready, so I put him right on in there. And we are going to wrap this thing up, and I'll show you what we're going to do when we get back to the truck. All right, so you saw when we got here, you saw my fish catch. Now we're back with the fish in my bucket at the truck. So here's what we're going to do. You may be wondering, how do you get the fish from the lake to your house? Well, here's how. You take a bubble machine, and if you look in there, you see we got water already in there. Fish cannot survive without oxygen. So, if you look back over here, I got a battery, got my bubble machine, positive for positive, negative for negative. Bingo, we have bubbles. All right, so take the fish, pour them in. So now there's a bunch of water in there. He's in there. He's got the thing providing air in there. We basically have everything that we need. Now we're just gonna shut this thing up. Got my strap holding everything in place. Battery won't go flying because it's bungee corded in. Everything is good to go. So all I gotta do now is just be careful not to, drive crazy so that he don't come flying out. All right, so we'll pick it back up when we get to the house, and I'll put him in the tank. All right, so here we go. We got tank back to the house. Gonna put him in the tank, by the way. Toad, tank. Got him to the house. Everything went good. And here we go. Here he is going into his new home for the time being. Give us a little jump. There he is. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. They don't, right from the jump, they ain't real happy about being in a tank. Tank's in a tank. They usually have an attitude for a week or so. At least Toad had an attitude for about a good week. He didn't want to eat, didn't want to do nothing. Let me see here. So there, he is. There is Toad. There's even a minnow in there. I wonder how long that minnow will last with the new. Let's see if Tank catches this minnow right off the bat. Again, he ain't real happy about being in the tank right off the rip, so he's probably just gonna sit there for a while. Anyway, so there you go. Tank, Toad. That's it.